Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Now guys, as usual, let's take a look at the gold market. Gold market returns back to the bullish sentiment since even on the Committee of Traders report and today weekly research, we have seen that actually last week we see the increasing of the net speculative long position accompanied by the growing of the open interest. This usually indicates the new longs have been opened last week, and this suggests that the bullish sentiment is returning back to the gold market. Actually, recent decrease in price and in the speculative positions mostly was due to the overbought. So if you remember, when the market has reached the top at 12.95, we said that we saw in the Committee of Traders report that the bullish positions were at the all-time high, and gold just couldn't continue upward trend. It was needed some relief to free space, let's call it in that manner, for a new growing, for new purchases, and that has happened right now. Based on the fundamental background, gold market is coming back to the bullish action. Actually, we have some suggestion about that, because last couple of weeks we also have taken a look at the SPDR fund storages, and the storages mostly stand flat during the whole drop on the gold market. So when the market has dropped from 12.95 to the mostly to 12.15, the storages mostly stand flat. So it means that the long-term players keep longs, so they do not close long positions, and that was the sign that overall this drop has mostly technical issue, and most investors still have the positive view on the gold market. And right now on the daily chart, on the Committee of Traders report, we see that the bullish sentiment is returning back gradually in the gold market, and the gold market shows corresponding action. As a result, on the daily chart, as you can see, we have the triangle, the pennant pattern that has been broken on Friday to the upside. When the market wasn't able to drop through the 12.45 lows here, and even hasn't reached it, this price behavior makes us think that we will not see any deep retracement. And when we said about it in the daily video, probably it was on Tuesday or on Wednesday, when we saw that this market has stopped occasionally at the pivot point and turns up, we said, guys, situation has changed. There will not be any deep retracement, and we should be ready for upward breakout. Here also was the bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame chart. You probably remember that discussion that we had in last week. As a result, indeed, market has broken through this area and right now has reached the monthly pivot resistance one. So actually, here we need to watch for one important moment. So if any retracement will happen here, market should not return back inside of this pattern. Once it has been broken, especially as you can see, market also has broken through the 12.64 fib level. Normal bullish behavior, normal bullish market mechanics suggests further upward action. Market could retest this line, some kind of the goodbye or something that sort, just retesting this line, but it should not return back inside of the triangle. If this will happen, this will return back gold to the idea of the possible deeper retracement, deeper action down. That's what we'll be watching for on the coming week. So for us, the major point to watch is retracement that we could use for taking the long position, and simultaneously we need to control the depth of this retracement. As I said, we do not want to see it too deep and return it back below it, so inside of this pennant. That's why this trend line becomes very important indicator for us. So we'll take a look at the hourly chart. You'll see this area. So as you can see, this will be not just a trend line, but it also will be trade support of the butterfly. It's 12.61, and also this will be the weekly pivot point. So taking into consideration the habit of the gold market, the first one is that gold market has the habit to show deep retracements. Second, gold market likes to retest previously broken important levels. That's why 1261 seems very good area where we could think about taking long position, if of course we will not see something of that sort. This is just miserable plunge here. So we do not want to see this gradual retracement right back down. So maybe some ABCD pattern here will be formed on retesting of the 1261. So it'll be a good opportunity to think about taking long position here. Speaking on the butterfly, guys, so you can see even here my trading levels. So my entry order has been triggered on Friday. We have discussed this opportunity on Friday in our daily video. So if you're a scalp trader, you trade on intraday charts, you could think about the trading the butterfly also on the short side. But you should understand that this will be the scalp trade. Taking the short position here doesn't mean that we have the bearish view on the gold market. This is just an attempt to ride on a possible retracement. But the trading of this butterfly is accompanied by some tricks. So in general, when you're dealing with the butterfly, try to deal mostly with the 1618 extension, because the trading of the 127 butterfly brings a bit more problems. It's a bit more sophisticated, because when you're taking the position on the 127 butterfly, you should be ready that market could continue move higher and hit the 1618 target of the butterfly 1618 extension, and this will not break yet the overall scenario, the overall context of trading of the butterfly, because this is acceptable. So 1618 is also the potential reversal point from the butterfly. That's why when you're taking the position with the 127, you should be ready that market could still continue move high, and that's why your stop always should be above the 1618 extension of the butterfly. Here, guys, we also see this acceleration here, some acceleration candles that increase chances that still market could reach the 1618 before any meaningful retracement will happen. Finally, also you can see this inner A, B, C bottom 1618 target. This also has not been hit yet. So currently, guys, you could see the positive reaction on the 127, but how reliable it will be, how strong it will be, currently very difficult to say. So I have the position here. It's really small position. Profit objective stands right at this trend line, as you can see. But my stop here is above the 1618 extension. That's why if you would like to trade this butterfly, you should think twice. So how better it will be to deal with it. So if you still would like to, maybe it makes sense to wait when the 1618 target will be hit, and they're trying to take the position. If you have no experience with trading on intraday charts, it's better to skip this trade and just wait for a chance to go long, because that is the major background, major scenario for a gold market right now. This is just a minor trade, actually, minor episode in trading of the gold market, mostly isolated trade that has no relation to overall sentiment on the market right now. Just attempt to trade a retracement here. We'll see what we will get in the result. It's just clear pattern, it has very good shape, and probably it could be traded. So, but this you will have to make a choice by yourself. So that's just a trade that I have spoken on a daily video on Friday. Now you can see that closer to the end of the session, my sleeping order has been reached. Trade has started, but what result we will get, I don't know yet. So that's our view on the gold market. Let's see what we will get in the next week. And as a background, and the bottom line, guys, we just need to wait and see what will happen in 1260. That will be our primary object to watch for. If market will able to hold above this area, which probably would give us nice opportunity to take the long position.